Send in the clown.
Right, what's up people? This is SiTHFuRion, and right now I am actually really hyped. I'm really hyped. The final trailer for Joker has dropped. I am so pumped for this movie, man. I really am. And I fell in love with it the first time I saw like a teaser or something. Just the tone, the feel, the attitude of this. Oh my God, this is going to be good. This is going to be good, and it's so close to dropping. Like this is the final trailer, and if my memory's right, it's the start of October, right? October the 3rd, or I think it might be the 4th. I am just so pumped for this movie. I really, really am. Like, there's even talks of like Oscar nominations and everything. Like, oh my God. You want to know what's funny? I thought, okay, just to kind of get ready for this, I'll go and watch my reaction to the other trailer that came out, just to kind of familiarize myself with what I've said in case I don't repeat myself or whatever. And I can't find the video. And then I sat there and I'm thinking, what, did I actually do like a reaction to it? I'm thinking, and I can't remember if I did or not. But at the same time, I do remember filming something. So I don't know, like maybe I did something when I was having a drink one night and I just didn't edit it, or didn't, like, I don't know, but I clearly remember like reacting to the first trailer. Comment down below if you remember it or not, because I drink too much, man. Okay, we're gonna get into this. Let's do this, man.
Can you please stop bothering my kid?
Sorry.
Arthur, I have some bad news for you. This is the last time we'll be meeting.
You don't listen, do you? You just ask the same questions every week. How's your job? Are you having any negative thoughts? All I have are negative thoughts.
And finally, in a world where everyone thinks they can do my job, check out this guy.
When I was a little boy and told people I was going to be a comedian, everyone laughed at me. Well, no one's laughing now.
You can say that again, pal.
Wow.
It's so awful, isn't it?
For my whole life, I didn't know if I even really existed.
Oh, this just looks so good.
But I do. And people are starting to notice.
You think this is funny? Is this a joke to you?
Murray, one small thing.
Yeah.
When you bring me out, can you introduce me as Joker?
I'm sold, man. I am completely sold.
Send in the clowns.
Oh my God, yes. Oh my God, yes. Man, you have no idea how hyped I am for this. I really, really am. Like, it just, oh. It looks like, yes, it's the Joker. It's probably set in Gotham and everything, like, but it's, I really like how it's got, like, really nothing to do with, like, the Batman universe. As crazy as that sounds, it's like it's its own, like, standalone little thing, telling this, like, well, one of the many origin stories of the Joker, and it's just, oh my God, it's so good. And I think Phoenix is gonna knock it out the park, man. I really do. It's gonna be a crime if he doesn't get a fucking Oscar. Cat wants to come in. Hold on. Come on then. Yes, okay. Like I said, right, I love the tone, the feel, just, it feels like, what if this was real? What if something like this was to really happen? You know, someone was kind of pushed and beaten down and kind of pushed to like a breaking point and they snap. You know, obviously it's going to be kind of heavy about like mental health and struggling to cope and having like a coping mechanism. I am so pumped for this, man. I really am. I'm kind of lost for words. It's just, see, like, okay, I don't really want this to turn into a rant, and I'm pretty sure I've said this in the past, like when it comes to like DC movies and everything, but DC and Marvel, obviously they're two separate things. You know, Marvel is very kind of colorful and bold and superhero type of thing, but DC to me has always kind of been a bit darker, a bit more grittier, more real. Like, okay, perfect kind of example, Batman. Batman, the most popular character of all comic book history and everything. This is a character that was born out of pain and suffering. Okay, Bruce Wayne saw his parents murdered in front of him. Now, as a child, what would that do to your mind? Like, what kind of trauma would implant into that kid's head? You know what I mean? So that a couple of years later, he's a young man, he's putting on a fucking suit, jumping across fucking rooftops, beating up criminals. Like, what kind of mind state does Bruce Wayne really have? And the only thing that keeps him the good guy is the fact that he doesn't kill people. You know what I mean? Like, I think when it comes to DC, they can't be Marvel. They can't be really colourful and bold and everything. Otherwise, they become silly comic book movies like the Batman Forever and all of that shit. Like, a part of me says the movies have to be kind of like constantly pushing that bar to being kind of R rating. But I don't really think that's really necessary. I don't think you need to have like F this, F that every 5 seconds and blood splatters. And I don't think you need to have that. But I do think you need to have a more realistic edge to the movie. Like, what if this was real? Like, what if someone clearly has like mental health issues, they are struggling and coping with reality and society, and one day they just snap? That's what this is going to be. At least I really hope so. Because something like that could happen. I'm pretty sure it does, that someone just struggles and copes with life and they just snap and then they go on a killing spree. It fucking happens. It's sad, but you need to kind of stay in the realm of reality as far as DC goes, you know? I say scrap the DC universe as it is right now. Wonder Woman, and like, even though I think Wonder Woman was probably one of the best things about it, but just scrap Ben Affleck, everything, push it all to one side and start fresh with this. Use this as kind of like the first building block for a bigger universe. You know, more darker, more grittier, have a new Batman kind of come in. I don't know, man. I just think we need to kind of always kind of be on the more aspect of reality and edgy and darker and gritty. And maybe push that bar to more of an R rating. Hell yes, man. I am so pumped for this. I really, really am. Like, honestly, I think he's got the laugh down perfect. You know, it's more of like a hackle. You know, it's not more like a ha 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 ha. It's like a hackle, what I really like. The only thing what I don't really agree with, and this is where I'm pretty sure I filmed a reaction to like the last trailer, because I remember talking about this, or maybe I was talking to a friend while having a drink or something. But I remember saying, I don't like the makeup. I think it looks too clean and colourful. The suit's fine. The dark green hair is fine. It's just the makeup. I just think it just looks too perfect and clean. Hopefully, look like he'll put it on, and then near the end of the movie, after like the big climax, it's all been rubbed off and probably cried away a little bit, like rain, and it just kind of worn away, and you actually see the face more. Like, I don't know. I am so pumped for this movie. I really am. I really, really am. In case you can't already fucking tell. Okay, I'm going to wrap this up because I've literally been talking for Wow, 25 minutes. Talking for 25 minutes. And by the time I edit all this down, it'll probably only end up being like less than 10 minutes. Because I ramble, I tend to just repeat myself over and over again because I'm trying to get my point across. And then in editing, I basically just cut out all the dumb shit and keep all the keep all the good parts. But yeah, man, give this video a thumb up if you like it. Comment down below, let me know what you think, and subscribe if you haven't already, man. All right, I've been SiTHFuRioN. I'll catch you in the next one, man.
Smile, though your heart is aching. Smile, even though it's breaking. When there are clouds in the sky, you'll get by.